What if Commander Bly got a helmet upgrade worthy of the 327th Star Corps? This is my custom Commander Bly helmet, built with that iconic yellow armor, but with a few upgrades of my own. From the weathering and battle damage, to the markings and details. Every part is designed to make it look like this helmet has actually seen combat. I wanted to keep Bly's classic look recognizable while giving it a more realistic, battle-worn feel. And honestly, I think Commander Bly would approve. Comment who I should make next! Did you know the Clone Wars had some seriously underrated clone armor? Meet the Geonosis ARF Trooper. ARF stands for Advanced Recon Force. And these clones were built for scouting, tracking, and surviving behind enemy lines. On Geonosis, they adapted their armor and gear for the brutal desert battlefield, giving them a distinctive look compared to standard Phase Y and Phase 2 clones. And unlike regular infantry, ARF troopers specialized in reconnaissance and rapid response, making them some of the Republic's most mobile soldiers. Not the biggest clone unit, but definitely one of the coolest. Would you want to fight alongside a Geonosis ARF Trooper? Geonosis ARF Trooper. Advanced Recon Force. Alright, check this out. This isn't your standard Shadow Trooper. This one has a completely custom look, built around a darker, more battle-worn aesthetic. The first thing that stands out is the Vietnam-inspired teeth design across the front. That detail gives the armor a vicious, intimidating look, almost like something you'd see painted onto a combat vehicle. The blacked-out Shadow Trooper armor already has that stealthy appearance, but adding these teeth completely changes the personality of the helmet. It makes the trooper look aggressive, experienced, and like he's seen some serious action, and that's what I love about custom armor. You can take an iconic design and give it your own story. This isn't just a Shadow Trooper. This is the Shadow Trooper with a reputation. Before Commander Wolf got his iconic Phase 2 armor, there was this. This is Commander Wolf's Phase 1 clone helmet from the Clone Wars, and honestly, the details on this thing are insane. Look at the Wolf-inspired markings, the Republic insignia, and that unmistakable Clone Trooper Phase 1 shape. What makes Wolf's helmet stand out is how much personality it has while still looking like standard issue Republic armor. And of course, this is the helmet of the clone who eventually became one of Plo Koon's most trusted commanders. Phase 1 Wolf. Underrated, intimidating, and absolutely Clone Wars perfection. Would you add this to your collection? Ever wondered what Commander Cody's helmet would look like in real life? Here's my take on the iconic clone commander helmet from Star Wars. From the signature orange markings to the battle-worn scratches, every detail is designed to capture Cody's Phase 2 armor. Not gonna lie, this might be one of my favorite clone helmets yet. Would you wear Commander Cody's helmet? Let me know and may the Force be with you. What if Captain Rex had a Phase 1 helmet, built completely from scratch? This is my custom Phase 1 Captain Rex clone helmet, inspired by the early days of the Clone Wars. I started with the base, then added the details that make Rex instantly recognizable. His blue markings, weathering, and that unmistakable clone trooper design. But I didn't want it looking factory new. Rex was a veteran, so this helmet needed some battle damage. Every scratch and layer of grime was added to make it look like it had actually survived the Clone Wars. And after all those hours of work, this is the final result. Phase 1 Rex before the iconic Phase 2 armor. Would you wear this into battle? Follow for more clone builds. You think the Coruscant Guard were just regular clone troopers? Think again. These were the Phase 2 Coruscant Guard. The clones tasked with keeping order on the most important planet in the galaxy, Coruscant. Their distinctive red markings separated them from standard clone units, while their Phase 2 armor gave them improved protection and a better helmet design. But their job wasn't just fighting battles. They patrolled the streets, guarded government buildings, protected VIPs, and dealt with crime and unrest. And their commander? Commander Fox, a clone officer who answered directly to the highest levels of the Republic. They may not have been the most famous clones, but on Coruscant, the Coruscant Guard were the law. Would you serve in the Coruscant Guard? Subscribe for more Star Wars lore.